Stay tuned, To MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we continue the campaigns of Rippers, Rumblers, and, well, we've been hanging out here on Pike, although we're probably not going to be here much longer. I've been looking through the contract list. We're really kind of blitzing through them. There's really just two contracts left that we really need to take, but the thing is they're both against the Lyrans, who I've just found out that we're friendly with. So if we want to stay friendly with the Lyrans, we're going to have to take a couple of Lyran contracts so that when we take the contracts against the Lyrans, well, we won't lose our friendly status and the plus 15% payout. So with that in mind, repossession. A local government leader has fallen behind on his payments on the armored vehicles, and our leasing agent has been unable to repossess the heavily armored vehicles. We decided that sending a more explosive message is the best way to ensure that others do not take future liberties. So this will be a one-skull battle mission. Because of the mention of armored vehicles, I'm going for full cash here. We don't really need stuff at the moment, and also it pays out $504,000 with the potential for a little bit more, and the reward was not huge. So with that in mind, let us drop down onto the planet and see if we can't end this little problem that the Lyrans are having. It's kind of a shame that we can't just capture them. I would be more than willing to hold a Centurion to somebody's head and say, hey, give me your tanks so that I can sell them, but I guess that will not be. Let us get on the move. Hatchet Man already rolling. The new and improved Hatchet Man, well, not from the last time, but still having the I think it's a 270 rated engine for the additional movement. He did lose, something in the way of firepower. He doesn't have an LBX anymore. He's got a light autocannon, but still, it's fun. Our recently recovered Centurion with the twin SRM6+++. And then we made a couple of modifications to a few of our other mechs. Did we bring the Enforcer today? We did, okay. So we made a modification to both the Enforcer and to the Hunchback. The Hunchback's modification was rather minor, but the Enforcer has, well, twin large lasers at this point. Before, it had a single large laser, and this was a medium laser, but I decided, since I could throw endosteel on this thing and take out the medium laser and put on an XL gyro, that I could turn this thing into having twin large lasers on the arm. The heat is not great, at least from the mech screen, so we're going to have to experiment a little bit and see just how bad things could get. But it does give him better options for long-range shooting. So with that in mind, let's get Witness on the way. We're going to storm him on forward, not too far forward. We're going to make sure to keep with the group, but get some sensors going down. We have a truck and a fire starter, so I'm already feeling pretty good about this contract so far, just in terms of whether or not we took it for salvage or not, because the salvage on, well, armored vehicles and trucks is not amazing. We'll sprint the Hatchet Man on forward. He should have a target with somebody. Still haven't found the position now for the light AC. I'd like to, but it ain't there yet. Fire at the truck. We hit the truck! Wow, 22%. Gianna reinforcements coming off from the right side. Okay, so we do have mechs coming in. They are lights at this point, but they could get heavier. A Locust as well. Again, not super concerned, but that could change fast. It is a one-skull mission. The variance does throw it up a little bit. Another fire starter. So far, nothing we really can't handle. Let's get the Enforcer on the move and see if he has a target on anything. We can see it. We've got a side shot, 1924, and 0 heat. Fire. It was for these sorts of pot shots that I had the second large laser. It didn't hit, but hey, we're working on it. Don't have a sensor lock, no visual lock, moved, target moved, maximum range penalty, a whole bunch of things working against us. But the large laser, being a large laser plus, has the additional +1 accuracy, which made the first large laser so pretty reasonable. Truck coming into range and opening fire with machine guns, and I'm gonna guess a light rifle. I wouldn't anticipate he's actually got a full-on autocannon. Did have LMGs though, and those LMGs are no longer functioning. Can I get a shot on that truck? Not quite, unfortunately. I don't know if I just moved. Can I get a shot? I can. It's not going to be a very good one though. Go for the sprint. We do need to actually get involved in the war. So we will sprint over the rough terrain and take an aim at... Oh, we do have... Oh, that's a fire starter. That's the truck. Fire some cluster rounds over to the truck. Oh, it's a different truck. So spitting out some cluster rounds. Got a few hits. Nothing too seriously. But that wasn't the point. The point was to send a message that, hi, we're here, and we're going to kill you. We're going to hop up over here, try and knock down this truck. 86% chance. We will be guarded, we will be bulwarked, and we will be in cover. Hopefully they won't get behind us. And Stomp takes the truck completely out of the fight. Again, this is going to be for full cash, so we don't really care about taking things intact. And we know that the enemy primary forces is only 33%. So that's pretty good. Now, this one mech over here could get in around behind us. The fire starter absolutely could get to our back, but we might be okay. That's the hope anyway. So the Locust moving out into the middle of the water. Not seeing a fourth mech, but I estimate it should be there. It's entirely possible that they decided not to, but that would not be common. Come over here, what are we looking at? Not terrific. Much better. How about if I just went right for him? Actually not horrific, so let's go sprinting for it. I think I want to actually haywire this guy, because he's going to be within range of the Hatchet Man by the time the Hatchet Man comes around, so fire the haywire. And in addition to the missiles and the like. Doesn't look like we hit him, unfortunately. Would have been nice, but it did not pan out. Luckily, we have enough ammunition for all of that. It's what, 8-9 rounds? It's not a huge deal. I suppose, is it correct to call missiles rounds? I don't think that it is. But I think I might also be potentially wrong on that one. Let's continue to roll forward. We're going to be somewhat aggressive with these guys. The Centurion loves to be in close, thanks to his SRM 6+++. We're going to shut this off, and yeah, just spit some missiles. There's no reason not to shoot. We have more than enough ammunition for this fight, and as long as we're not generating heat, we're getting rid of the recoil and the LBX, so we should be able to fire that more accurately next round when we're actually going to get in the teeth of these guys. So I'm feeling pretty good about that one. Firestarter coming in. Is he going to get behind me? Not quite. Is going to shoot to our side. Large laser towards the Raven, of all things. I was not expecting a large laser, but he is well within axe range, so we're going to chop him up. And then I assume the truck is going... Oh no, the truck's going to run away. Firing rockets, or an MRM potentially, not sure which. Not being terrifically accurate. He got one missile on target, and then no machine guns. So, not the best show he's ever done. Exodus, Exodus, Exodus. If I can get you close to somebody, I can cause hilarious amounts of damage. That's an obstructed shot. I'm going to go for the water. The water lets us stay cool. We'll take aim. Twin 22s. May as well. We did get a hit on that one, and the tag. All right, he's been identified. So we're working well on that Jenner so far. Back up to the enemy turn. Who is it moving? Is it going to be the Firestarter or the Locust? It's going to be the Firestarter, leaping into action. Action Kung Fu style, with machine guns and small lasers blazing. So very cinematic, sir. Unfortunately, I think that may be, well, your death. Let's go take care of him. And yes, I'm going to show my back to him just a little bit. I'm not all that worried. 90% axe. Hello! Oh, bad day for him. His back is now very much open. Side torso destroyed, and he is no longer evasive. Witness, can you also get a back shot on this guy? Because that would be ideal. And you can. You absolutely can. So you will be nimble, you will be aggressive, and we're going to hopefully core you right the heck out. Rocket Technical has already deployed most of his rockets, I assume. He does have a couple of machine guns. Not super worried about that. But this is probably going to do him in, so let's fire the rockets, well, the missiles in our case, and the lasers, and tore him apart. Good job. So 67% of the primary target destroyed, 0% of the secondary target, but we're working on it. We're going to let them get closer. Rocket Technical coming nice up and close, firing all of his weapon systems. Oh, wow, so he decided to use his support weapons, the blinding flares and chaff, so he will no longer be nearly as accurate. Let's look at all this. Sensors are clouded by sensor scramble, blinding flares, mech's visual sensors are overloaded, chaff cloud, accuracy is impaired in general, and ECM protection. Unit is protected by friendly ECM. Who has the ECM? Do you have the ECM? Medium pulse. I didn't think I put ECM. Oh, the Warfare Suite. I forgot about that. So that's pretty nice. Let's kill a Firestarter. Let's go VSPL to VSPL to max 40. So the 40 or 65. We'll keep it on the 65. Just keep everything ready. In the water, we are okay, cool. But if we step out of this water, I anticipate we're going to have lots of problems. Hit him with both of the large lasers. The Pulse and the VSPL blazing away. You're getting a decent amount of chunking down on him. Nothing too bad, unfortunately. I was hoping for a little bit of instability. Didn't quite make it. Locust coming up nice and close. And gonna unload on the Enforcer with his twin lasers. So getting a little bit done into the left torso, it would appear. Not terrible at all. However, I might be able to get behind him with the Centurion and shotgun him. We're gonna find out. If not, we'll go for the Firestarter and we'll gun him. And lasers. Ooh, a large laser Locust. Concerning. So let's try and remember. The Jenner 7A is the large laser Jenner. I will try and remember that for future reference. Can I get behind you? I can get to the side of you with just a ton of damage. If I wanted to get truly behind you, I would lose a ton of accuracy. So you know what? We're going to get right to your side. And I'm not worried at all about the rocket truck over here. LBX clusters to on, although he does have pretty decent armor. Shell, no clusters. The 76 is huge. Also going to vigilance because we are out in the open. And now we're going to hopefully end a locust. So managing to hit him with quite a bit of firepower, seeing a lot of penetrating hits. And we blew quite a few things up, although the mech is not destroyed. We might be able to turn that around shortly. Back to our turn. Witness is up. How much armor are we looking at here? Potentially 240 in total. 60 in the front, 40 in the back. Really, it might just behoove us to shoot him. Well, I don't quite have the angle for that. If I just step on him, what am I looking at here? 36 damage, which would definitely penetrate that front if we hit him, but we've only got a 69.1% chance to hit. 40 damage in the back, wouldn't be able to hit him. Do I shoot? I don't know. We're going to step on him. We'll go for a 70% chance. If we hit him, he's dead. If not, well, then we're just going to task the Hatchet Man with it. If the Hatchet Man can hit. Did we blow him up or something? Oh, no, the Narc Beacon and the Haywire and all that for firing.
Stand still while I'm attacking you.
So did not manage to pull that off. I don't know how much he's got left. He did manage to fire quite a few things. We've got a laser coming in, slamming against this turret. Very happy that I ended up protecting him using the vigilance now. So that has gone through. Just need to get basically one more shot on him. Oh, looks like he's overheated. Interesting problem he's about to have. Hi, Hammer, can you kill... Oh, he's still 81%. 94. Your chaff meant nothing. Neither did your flares. Dead. Okay, so we've taken out the primary target in its entirety. We will now be able to cycle over to help out with the reinforcements. Ripper. Hi, let's rip this guy apart. We have shooting scoot, so open fire. I'm hoping to kill a locust with this round of shooting. Definitely dead. Alright, and we'll get on the move. A little bit over here, because I want to get face on. That way there's no waiting towards any one side of the mech. Time for the fire starter to get on the move. What's he going to do? Is he going to jump? Wouldn't be too surprised if he decided to jump. The Enforcer will chase him down if needed. He's jumping for it. He wants that back. Opening fire with his lasers. Getting a couple of hits in, especially with the machine guns, but that back armor is holding. Oh, but you've come back to play with us. You are not evasive.
Ready for orders.
But Exodus could definitely go in on this guy. Alright, so he technically still holds the evasion, which is somewhat irritating. Go over here. And... Vigilance? Vigilance. Yeah, we're going to Vigilance, see if we can't get ourselves slightly above him in turn so that we can absolutely nail him next turn. Because if we hit him at all seriously, which I think we just did, then he should be unstable in the next round moving forward. Hopefully. Cross your fingers. Target acquired. Unsteady. No longer evasive. Wonderful. So we can now come in and do something. I don't think Hammer can get into range. Yeah, Hammer's not quite the type who can get that shot in, and he's also not quite the type to get that accurate in. So we will open fire with the light rifle. The light rifle has a really nice quirk. It does ignore 1 pip of evasion, but I don't think we're going to be able to use that on a target who is not unsteady. 3 misses. Oh, 3 hits with the pulse lasers, and then 3 more misses. So 6 misses in total with the pulses. Stability check failed. He's on the ground. Okay, we're going to get the free shots on him that I had been hoping for. So tons of negatives on his initiative. We'll just rip him apart. You're going to be turning on shortly. Oh, no, you weren't ever shut off, but you did decide to jump forward. Large laser. And managed to avoid it. Luckily for us. Good job. How's he doing on terms of evasion? I need to get shots on him from multiple angles. Heat is critical. Emergency shutdown initiated. He's offline. Okay, good.
Commander.
So let's make sure that we actually fully and completely deal with this threat. So we'll line up here. Hello. I'm here just to core you out. Please do not resist. And that's a cored out fire starter. Lovely. This Centurion, when it unloads on something, is just a sight to behold. Alright, let's get out of the way. Full sprint. And not going to be able to get a shot. It's going to take us another turn at least. Luckily, he's going to be offline for that. Hammer will get a shot in. As will Exodus. Exodus just going to stride on forward. VSPL to 4. We're going to make this rocket. We are going to cook with that. Oh, geez. Go for the leg. Probably would make sense to go for the head, but if we go for his leg and we knock him over, which we've done, he will not get to react before the rest of the mechs. So, calculated risk, but I think it was a good one. And it is open to CT. He's going to be on his back. Called shots. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time with this guy. Alright, on his back, his initiative has been crushed. Hammer and Ripper should be able to move before him. And even though we are cooking a little bit, this mech is so hot. I knew it was going to be hot when I made it, but I was like, we'll see. And upon further reflection, it may have been a mistake to make it quite this hot. We may go back to the other... Go for the other leg. We may go back to the other... Nope, you two are at the CT. Who cares? May go back to the medium laser. I don't know what I'll put the rest of the tonnage into. It could just be a normal heatsink. Well, actually, no, it would need a double heatsink, wouldn't it? Alright, mission accomplished. All enemies defeated. No trouble with that one. We did take a couple of hits on the Centurion that I wasn't super happy about, but that was mostly due to large lasers. And, well, we took most of those shots while being in cover, so they weren't the full damage shots. So no penetrators, no headshots. We got the additional 30% for destroying everybody, so 601,000. Not terrible at all. Picked up a good number of kills off at everybody, except the Enforcer. The guy hooked the most and did the least. Oh, good, we picked up the light... I've been looking for this, because I've needed that. I have a light rifle that I want to put on something. That was the other consideration that I was thinking about putting on the Enforcer, was keeping the medium laser and just adding the light rifle to it, because we got a light rifle, but we don't have the ammo for a light rifle. So that actually could work out. If this heat thing becomes a problem with that Enforcer, we may swap to that. It's an additional 30 damage, and the range isn't amazing, but hey, it'll be nice. The other option would be to add machine guns, but it's only got one ballistic mount, so you're adding a single machine gun on such a huge arm mount, and that seems just a little bit wasteful. Really, it's going to be a heat question. If he can handle the heat while not being in the water, then we'll keep what we've got now, but I don't think that he can. I think we've got a little bit too much in that heat problem department. So 16,000 for the next 9 days ought to be fine. We're back over the cash threshold, I believe. Should be just fine. Yep. We are at 1 million Seabills, and we're going to chug along. Enforcer is done. Centurion in process, and the Hatchet Man will be done in a day. The Hatchet Man is pretty much done, as is the Centurion. There's really nothing I can do to that cent that I can really work with. The main problem is it's just completely filled up with stuff. Every slot is filled. I can't really space anything else out. You are so close. I am not doing this. I'm giving him the next level of tactics. So, advanced called shots and all that. I could go for piloting. Actually, maybe I should go for piloting, because that does give us an evasion cap up. Yeah, probably piloting, actually. Tactics would be really nice with the advanced called shot, but piloting is good. Just a quick check of everybody. Exodus would like some more stuff. He is open for a guts level, which is heat generation. Absolutely. That will help the Enforcer. Alrighty, so that's everybody set up. We'll take the other Schneider contract that we need to take as long as we're here, before we can take War Criminal and Aggressive Negotiations were the ones I had in mind. The problem is Stubborn Surrender. Oh, Stubborn Surrender is definitely new. Ooh, absolutely brand new, I think. Because when I was looking through this, I didn't see it before. So what we're doing is we're looking to get our reputation up a little bit higher. As you can see, we are now a reputation of 43, and we made 3 on that last level, and the threshold is 40. So we only just barely stayed above the line. Actually, I really think I want to take Stubborn Surrender. 2 skull mission against locals. Yeah. Against partially decrepit mechs. Let's take this one for salvage, because I think we can make this work. You are gonna be hot. Just to give you an idea of how hot this thing is, heat generated 94. Sinks 72. 22 heat generation is a bit much. That allows us to shoot exactly once, and then shooting a second time overheats us. If used properly, it might work. If not, well, I'll pull out the large laser, I'll put the medium laser pack on, I'll put on the light rifle, and we'll go from there. But I really wanted to experiment with the all-energy build, because I've been liking all-energy because it's safe. One, it gives you improved accuracy, which we still desperately need, as we've been seeing in the last mission. But 2, it can't explode if the mech overheats, and so that gives you a level of protection against anybody who brings a flamethrower who might be able to keep you above the line, which, you know, makes me a very big fan of it. Alright, so Stubborn Surrender. Many years ago, we fought a lengthy conflict with the locals here on Pike. Recently, however, news has trickled in from a remote region of the planet. Enemy forces harrying regional transportation. Eyewitness reports describe very old mechs in colors from a conflict long since ended. You have to show these old mech warriors that the war is over for them. 243,000 Seabills and 3 of 13 priority salvage. 2 skull mission. Let's rock and roll. Hopefully we can pull this one off. pretty well. We're going to be getting a decent amount of salvage. I'm not sure. I'm going to try and cheat a little bit. Okay, I do not know what that is. That's a Centurion. So that's a Centurion. That's possibly an urban mech? Maybe. I don't quite know what you are. Oh, you are Hunchback? Well, I know the one is a Centurion, and that's all I really need to know. Because he's probably the big stick. Let's get on the move with a hammer. Oh, we're back here. The exact same map. Why would we go anywhere else? We've been apparently trapezing through the exact same region this entire time. We will pick pretty much the exact same movement. We're just going to sprint forward for the first turn, get ourselves on the roll, see if we can't do something about it. And also going to be slow. If I can contain the fight around the water, the Enforcer will not have that much problems. Especially with the new 5% increase in cooling that... So he's going to be generating about 4 less cooling. That puts us to about 18. Well, 4 less heat for an Alpha Strike, so about 18 generation. Almost 3 shots. We can get that down just a little bit more. Get me a better exchanger or something. Get the Raven on the move right here. Just the same as last time. Get some sensor work going on here so I know exactly what it is I'm dealing with. And sensors indicate a Stinger. Useless urban mech. Okay. Hatchet Man. Dangerous. And a Centurion... A. Okay, if he was an AH, I'd be concerned. The AH is the one with the AC-20, but he's not, so I'm not nearly as concerned. So, ooh, can get a shot on him. There will be multiple mechs. You might... Well, you're going to be somewhat dangerous from range. You are an R60X. I believe that gives you an LBX cannon, and you are... Well, you also have an LBX, potentially. Get going. Let's kick it on forward, and we'll take some light pot shots with our AC-5... 30% is good. We'll take the 30. Urban Mech or Stinger. Pop the Stinger, because if you hit him, you might kill him. We did not. So we didn't. Stingers are not very good mechs. This light rifle is really just... It's a ballistic medium laser, let's be honest. That's why we've got it. Alright, we may not actually fire the LBX this round. 33, 24... 33 on that Stinger. Up to 39. Fire it! I did have hope. I got to admit, I got my hopes up. I was like, oh, if we can core out the Stinger. And then it would be a 3-on-4, but we did not. Stinger's on the move. He is aggressive. He is looking for a fight, and he's going to find one. Because we're going to bring it to him. Let's get a full sprint going on here. We could probably open fire with the lasers, which I'm not sure how the heat will handle. The heat does not care. Okay, we got a 39% chance to hit on the Hatchet Man. So, let's nail him. Miss, miss. Tag miss. Okay. Not great. I was expecting at least one to hit because, you know, 33, 39, 39. Statistically, one of those should have hit. Well, 1.13 something. So, did not manage to nail him on that one. Centurion coming forward. I anticipate. Huh. Missiles. Interesting. Didn't hit, so I can't tell if it's MMLs or not. Witness, I really need you to roll better than Hammer on this upcoming round. Missed us with the cannon by 1%. That was close. Unfortunately, Hammer got there first. Now, the reason why it's unfortunate that Hammer got there first is because I cannot use Hammer yet reserve. Hammer must come after they show up, because that'll allow me to actually get in there and rip people apart. Oh, their Hatchet Man's moving first. Excellent, lovely. I'm very happy to see it. Ooh. 3 shots. Rotary Auto Cannon 2, 3 ER medium lasers, and of course, the Hatchet. Fascinating. Okay, I'm on board with this. Let's figure out what you are. 52% on the tag. Not great on anything else. How about if I sprinted to get even closer? The danger zone. Not great on the tag. So we are going to walk it. If I can get over here. 33. Coming out into the open is the thing that gives me the accuracy that I crave, that I need. Centurion will take a shot at me, which could hurt a lot, and we don't have super... I cannot justify that level of risk. So we're going to pop over here. We're going to hope that we can get a good shot on this Hatchet Man. Going to go for the beacon. Beacon. Give me a little bit better accuracy if we can nail it. We missed all of the target bonus weapons, so that's not great. Really, I need to get like upper arm actuators for this Raven, because it's really kind of hurting the accuracy a bit. And I've also got to hope that the Hatchet Man can get within range, because I'm not convinced he can. Medium laser pulsing out from the Stinger. Not all that worried. It's just a Stinger at the end of the day. They are not particularly terrifying mechs, although I can't wait until we get a custom Stinger. Oh, by the way, and this is going to date when I recorded this episode a little bit, somebody has done a longbow. If you don't know what a longbow is, sarna.net, type in longbow. It's hilarious. Or you can go up to the BattleTech mods subreddit And somebody has made the second custom mech. So the first one was the Valiant, and we had a Valiant. And the second non-MechWarrior Online imported mech is this longbow. And it just looks fantastic. And I am super excited for when I can update to the next asset pack, because I assume RogueTech will include it as soon as they can, because they're all big about including really cool mech designs like that. Do I walk this? Will it give me better accuracy? Let's see, 39, 33, 19 versus a sprint, which is 33, 39. Yeah, that's actually more accurate. Get on in there with the Enforcer. Oh, we're going to turn the VSPL down to 1. Give us the high accuracy that we crave and need. Yeah, I think we nailed the Stinger just to pull him off the board. Okay, we nailed his leg. If we can hit him a couple more times in that leg and blow completely off, we blew completely off. Good. So he's not nearly as dangerous as he used to be. That's a full-on knockdown right away. But yeah, I can't wait for even more community-made mechs. I'm very much looking forward to them because they add a lot of spice to the game, and it's a lot of fun that way. All right, Urban Mech rolling forward. Another AC shell flying out, 16% missed by. I'm really, really hoping this distance is short enough for Ripper. Ripper, I need you to basically... Oh, that's not going to kill. I need more. I need more out of you. More distance. Or rather, less distance, I suppose. What am I looking at? 59s. Shooting at you is less than that. I'm going to pull it off the board. I've got to pull this thing off the board. Just because it annoys me and it clutters up my things. Go for the CT. Oh, look at that accuracy. I love it. We missed. And we're going to nail him with a whole bunch of SRMs, which did core him out. Excellent. So, first target down. It's now 3 on 4. Although we have gotten to its close point range at this point. We're going to go for the side. It's going to be an 86. Do I need to vigilance? I might. Vigilance. I've got to go for this. Okay, swinging on his strong right arm. We're going to go for that hatchet. Because if we can knock it completely off, then we're good. Well, we took out the strong right leg. I'm okay with that. He's going to be on the ground. He's not going to have an evasion. He's going to go way late in the turn. Lovely. That's great. Excellent. Okay, we're actually going to go for that leg.
Standing by.
Okay, do we know when he goes? He's going at 1. Okay, so we don't care. Urban Mech, come up behind. And we're going to go for the core out here. I'm going to leave the hatchet man for everybody else because I want the leg taken. Oh, he missed by 6%. Ooh, not good. Very not good. Okay, coming up to Witness. Witness does have shooting good. Witness will have very nice accuracy unless Witness moved even closer and got even better accuracy. Okay, it's time for the beacon. The SRMs go for that leg. I'd like to take as much of this thing as I possibly can get my hands on. Come on, please tell me. He has been narked, but we missed the tag. Okay, Exodus. Yeah, it's time for you to wade into this fight, and it's time for you to kind of boil yourself alive a bit. VSPL more? Do I need to? How much damage does this leg take? 70-something. I'm going to keep him under heat for one more turn. Okay, leg badly hit. Good, good, good. Just a little more damage. Legs out. Okay, and I don't think we've dealt enough damage to murder the rest of the mech. So that's most of that hatchet man, especially the rotary autocannon. Very happy with that one. Because we took this one for salvage. Who's up next? It is the Centurion. The Centurion's going for the punch, which I'm kind of curious why. And he misses as well, so everybody's just kind of missed over here. So light autocannon, multiple medium pulses, and apparently machine guns? Confused with that one, but we'll work with it. Can I get a side shot? I can. How's the accuracy? Not good. Straight on? A little bit better, I feel, but I'd like to sprint up to get nice and close where our SRMs can do the most work, because we have lots of bonuses to our SRMs. 39, 27. Yeah, we're going to nail you. I'm going to go LBX clusters, because we're in range for the cluster accuracy buff. I kind of view it that way. I'm not sure if that's actually how it works, but it really does feel like that way. It's a whole bunch of hits dancing across the front of the Urban Mech. I'm not really interested in taking him intact. He is, after all, well, he's an Urban Mech, let's be honest. Missed with the cannon again, machine gun, and everything else. Centurion is fine. Get into a nice little dogfight with this guy. Hammer.
How's it going?
I want you to come around and axe him from the back, because I'd like to knock him down again. I'm not sure if that'll work, though. Okay, that's go. Jeez, thank you so much, Hammer. He's just been on point here, doing exactly what we need if we want to steal all this stuff. And Lord, do we want to steal all of this stuff. Exodus. Actually, no, Witness. What am I saying? Witness has got to put the beacon down. So Witness is going to move right up here. He's going to get on point. And Narc Launcher sent to beacon. Yes, go for the leg. And I think we got him narked and beaconed, and his leg is open. Lovely. Very lovely. How much? Oof, he's under 60 health on that leg. Exodus, you're up. We're going to go right on in. March right for this one. Give me another leg kill here. I don't want to do too much damage. That's the key. We don't want to destroy the mech. We only want to take the leg. Fire. That's a CT. Please kill that leg. Kill that leg. Did not kill the leg. And his CT is open. Okay, override shutdown successful. Ripper is also going to focus. I'm sorry, but people are going to get shot by an autocannon this turn because I can't not focus. Actually, can you shoot from here? What's your accuracy? It's very good. How's the CT? The CT is almost dead. So we're going to aim for the leg, and we're going to shut off the clusters. CT is less than 80. 8 times 6 is 48. If I hit him with both of them, well, if every single missile goes to that CT, he's dead. Medium lasers off. Need very little damage left. So, 96 damage. Hope for just a couple of them to hit the leg and we're good. Fire. Legs out. Yes! Ha-ha!
Hope we can salvage that.
We can. Oh, we absolutely can. It was perfect. Alright, we've got just the urban mech left. Let's go take him. Okay, shooting from point blank range. Some light machine gun fire as well, and the medium laser, or the small laser.
We can do this.
And his machine gun has jammed. Witness. It's time to take him. Back shot, please. Just for doing this right. Oh, this battle has gone so beautifully. Nail him in the back, please. Target acquired. Narc heat sink destroyed. Having a bad day in general. What does he have? Do we know? Oh, we don't. I want to know what kind of cannon that is. Well, going for the choppy choppy. He's an urban mech. At the end of the day, I don't think he has anything we really care about. Yep. There goes most of the mech right there. So he is on his back. He's not dead, though, but he is on his back. So we're going to shoot into his leg again, see if we can't take that. And pilot injury down to 2 of 4. Ripper's up. Ripper shoot. Ripper go for the leg. How much could he possibly have? He could have more. Go for the slug. Fire. Great job, Ripper. Just wonderful. I wanted to take him in tech too. Alright, so the 2 light mechs we basically annihilated, and then the 2 medium mechs we took mostly intact. Oh, how lovely is that? That's beautiful. We're going to be spoiled for so much salvage. I'm absolutely ecstatic. Today was a very good day. 188,710 C-bills, no penetrations. You took no damage, you took no damage, you took no damage, you took just a little bit of damage. What's your maximum, can I tell? Are you going to show me? Well, he took like 1 laser shot. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful on so many levels. Alright, so the Hatchetman DD, an unusual variant of the Hatchetman 5D, the DD swaps out an AC-10 for a rotary 2 and an ER medium, giving this mech a unique combination of destructive long-range striking potential backed up by its melee. Interesting. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care. There it is. It's a rotary AC-2. And compact heat sinks are rare, and we have extras, but they're rare. So an AC-2 weighs 12 tons. Holy crap, that's heavy. This weapon has a recoil of 1. Weapon has a 5 jam multiplier, recoil times multiplier because jam chance. The rotary autocannons can change their fire rate between 1 and 6 shots with an increased heat, recoil, and jam chance at higher fire rates. So this weapon will generate potentially 18 heat And, quick mental calculation, 150 damage. Potentially. But then you could jam it. Interesting. I like it. XL engine, FCS advanced TC. Breaching shot ignores cover. Advanced zoom gains accuracy bonus up to 3 that grows with range. Zoom grow range is 300 meters. Thermal vision grants a accuracy bonus of 1 from overheating targets in the threshold, maximum plus 5. The heat threshold of thermal vision is every 50 points of target heat, minus 1 recoil with ranged weapons. Improves called shot modifier by 20%. Cockpit fire control system provides targeting and weapons control system. Fascinating. Oh, there's stuff. We're not going to get mechs. Everybody remember this? We had one of these on the Valiant. It was amazing on every single level. A whole bunch of TSM, which would be cool, but we can't have it. Double stack. Why do you do this to me, game? You have blessed me with such riches. I want the rotary autocannon because I like rotary autocannons. Racks are cool. They just flat out are. I don't know what I would put this thing in. Also, we can't really use ballistics. We're not, well, good at it. Huh. Is there no compact heatsink kit? Compact heatsinks cost 3 tons per heatsink and only 1 slot. Oh, there it is. There's the heatsink kit. So it converts a single heavy to a blah, blah, blah. So yeah, it's basically a double heatsink that weighs 3 tons and takes 1 slot. So it's a cool idea, and if you're only using internal heatsinks, it's pretty cool. But this has placed me in a bit of a conundrum. So things that I really would like. Well, I really would like to grab 1, 2, 3 Hatchetman parts or 1, 2, 3 Centaurian parts. That goes without saying. But I don't think I need it. We're pretty sorted on medium mechs right now. We've got a Shadowhawk, we've got a Centaurian, we've got a Hatchetman, we've got a Hunchback. We're good on... Wait, did I... Shadowhawk, Centaurian, Hunchback, Hatchetman. Yeah, 4. So we're kind of set with that. Stuff is really cool, though. So the rotary autocannon is really cool. I want this rotary autocannon really badly from a personal perspective. I like racks. I've used racks in MechWarrior Online all the time, and they're a lot of fun. So the ability to... Oh, the description is a bit wrong. Fixed at 4 shots per trigger pull to prevent jamming. Yeah, that's not how this works anymore. So a rotary autocannon with that fire control system would allow you to get to some really high rack shots. And it's double stack ammo, which is just cool because this would give us 56 shots. 56! That's more than a little ridiculous. We could just blaze through that ammo really quickly if we wanted. I think this is a great combination. I really do. What did I do with it? Do I have a mech that would... I don't. But I want it. The supercharger is amazing because the supercharger is just maximum speed increase. We are going to give this to the Hunchback without a second thought. Plus 15% heat generated from weapons fire. Who cares? We don't. We're going to maybe pull off one of the medium pulses to put on a pirate medium. That'll give us an increased accuracy in melee and give us the room for the supercharger. That's kind of my plan. The compact heatsink kit can work really well because it allows us to take just a standard mech and, well, buff it up. Especially if we use smaller sized engines, this is brilliant because we don't have to suffer the penalty of having to put the heatsink on the mech. Because the weight is free, the slot is not, and if it's a single slot weapons or a single slot heatsink, then it's perfect for us. So this would be great on a small mech. Something like the Raven. This would be brilliant for, because I could basically give our Raven a double heatsink kit and then only need to use single slotted heatsinks in order to completely fill it up. Because I wouldn't have to pay the penalty of the 3 tons for the heatsink because of that. So that's really good. XL engine's pretty cool. The fire control advanced targeting computer is amazing. This is brilliant. And this is the thing that really kind of sets me back, because this would give me so much better accuracy. If I get only one part of these, then it doesn't work at all. The double stack ammo is not going to come around again. Rack 2s will. As much as it pains me to do this, I'm going to do it. We're going to go for the Fire Control System Advanced Targeting Computer. We'll put this in anything, honestly, and it'll be great. It'll probably go in the Enforcer. The Supercharger, that's going in the Hunchback, or the Hatchet Man, no questions. The Rack Double is basically a Hail Mary. No. I want it, but I can't have it, and I know I can't. Give me that Compact Heatsink Kit. Pharaoh's cool, but whatever. The Gyro XL would be really nice because it's about 1.5 tons on a medium mech. Hands we don't care about. Heatsinks we don't care about. We've already got 3 extra double heatsink kits. Or small heatsink kits. So that's got to be it. That's the right choice. That's the optimal choice. What did we get? We got a machine gun light, 2 more machine guns. We have a ton of them. ER medium laser. We got the kit. We got the supercharger and a single TSM. Pretty terrible haul, all things considered. But objectively, I think we picked the right priorities. It's not what my heart wanted, but it's what my head said we needed, and we kind of need to go with the head just a little bit. So we'll spend a very quick time just quickly refitting the mechs. The heat on the Enforcer, I believe, is manageable, thanks purely to the fact that the VSPL is an extraordinarily flexible weapon system. The fact that we can set it to fire 1 or 4 shots, it lets us decide when we need to go nuts on somebody and when we need to tone back on somebody. So I'm very happy with that, and I think the heat is manageable. We get about 2 rounds of shooting, and then the 3rd round we go nuts on somebody, or we just continue to work a little bit more conservatively. The large lasers take a ton of heat off the table if we just shut one off, and we can do that if we're brawling. We can turn off them. 720 for 1 day. How lovely is that? Who's in the mech bay? It is the Enforcer. The Enforcer I do want to fix with them, but mech bay. The Enforcer's getting the targeting computer, but the Hatchet Man... The Hatchet Man is getting something very different. We're going to pull the medium pulse laser off of that arm. I was tempted to just pull it off the shoulder to make the medium pulses as accurate as possible. Oh, that's tempting. Pirate medium laser is 40 damage. Plus minus 6. And... Or is it just normal pirate medium lasers? Weapons damage can vary. Additional base melee damage. Yeah, that's what I want. Put that right there. Oh, we have just enough slots for this. And supercharger, please. I bought it. We're taking it. There it is. Now the supercharger explodes, so I can't do... Come back here. Oh, it's not permitted in this location. Okay, that's understandable. There. Wait, what? Where? Where does this thing go? Is it a CT only thing? I mean, I'm not against it, but... Yeah, there, it's CT only. Is there anything else I can stuff in the CT just to fully kit that out? Apparently not. We're okay with that, right? Yep. So a supercharger in here to increase the movement. I don't know if that actually shows up. 275, 160. Pull it off. And we're moving is 275, 160, so we're going to have to figure it out on our heads. So plus 40% movement speed is a lot. And we did lose some heat efficiency, apparently. 60-60, but we're fine. We don't shoot for very long before we axe people. So that's good. That'll be 5 days of a refit. We're okay with that.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
The Centurion. Got the fire control system, the supercharger, and... Crap. Oh, the double heatsink kit. Or the compact heatsink kit. So we'll come over here. What are you? You are -3. Guess what we just so happen to have. I don't need to do this. His heat efficiency is perfect. So we have a perfect compact heatsink kit. We can put it in here. Don't get me wrong. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so you are using extra tonnage for it. Okay, so... Compact heatsink kit. Toss you in there. We are 3 tons overweight. Pull these all off. And I need this. Oh, there's another one up there. And that. These don't explode, right? No, okay. And that gives us 2 tons. What to do with 2 tons? We don't have any slots. We have 1 energy slot open and 1 missile slot open. Oh, we have 2 energy slots open. How much heat am I currently doing? 3067, we can do this. Okay. Energy. Bring me your medium lasers, please. Medium laser plus. And what do you think of pirate ER medium? We could do it. It'd be very nice. Give us a lot of firepower. How much heat efficiency I put me at? 67, 60? I'm fine with that. But first we're going to do that and give me that pirate medium. You don't explode or anything, right? Base damage falls off 10% maximum, extended range, leading relays, higher damage, +1 accuracy. Yeah, so this will increase the striking power of our Raven. What I could do is I could max out his SRM capability. But... oh, that's also great. SRM accuracy +1. So yeah, that'll help. 11 days with that, his heat goes down. He's not as great, but I think that's fine. Yep. So, lock him in. So, ripping off a whole bunch of heat sinks, installing a brand new compact heatsink kit, and then the last part is going in the Enforcer. So, 1 day. And then mech bay, so the Enforcer can get his brand new targeting computer. I could put it in the Centurion, but the Centurion already has a Artemis targeting system, so we're not going to do that. Yeah, you've got a... I was worried for a second that he might have an energy, but he does not. Okay, good. So give me my special targeting system, please. Advanced Fire Control Suite. Boop. And it's free because the same weight. So, Breacher, Advanced Zoom. That should help out a little bit. Takes us a day and 57 C-bills. Lovely. And roll the clock on. Hammers return to the house. Oh, whoops. Let's drop that to the bottom. Oh, the Raven's gonna take 11 days. Ooh. It's a bit ugly, actually. Chill it. 1, 2. Disciplinary measures. Hammer enters the quarters and snaps to attention, glancing between you and Darius. Darius stares the MechWarrior down. We've had a complaint about you, soldier. Causing trouble in the mech bay? That mech tech's got a grudge against me, sir. My mech's been opened up for way longer than anybody else's, and for no good reason. I'm just trying to get things moving. Darius glances at you. You buying this, Commander? Instruct discipline or order stay out of the mech bay. Get a low spirits. Oh, he's getting rebellious, darn it. Later that week, Darius reports in, well, Rashant, Hammer did stay out of the mech bay. That doesn't stop the technician from accidentally taking a spectacular fall in the hallway. He's pretty beat up, but he should be able to return to duty in a week or so. Great. 7 days of the -2 plus morale decreased by 2. Really just no good result on that one. Oh, we're just a couple of days away from a financial report. Whoops. But that's fine. We can chug along right on through it. Be here for a couple of months. Also, this gets our Shadowhawk mostly done, which I'm definitely a fan of. Because if we can get that thing done in another week or so, we are going to be great. It'll be a little bit longer than a week. 1, 2, and Raven's done. Lovely. Quick check of the barracks. And what are we dealing with? You're fine. Witness is piloting up, so he has extra evasion.
MechWarrior training complete.
Exodus is fine. Brother is a level, ready for a level. We're going to give him gunnery or piloting? Or guts. What's guts going to give him? Overheat threshold, don't care. Yeah, piloting for the additional punch. Basically, both of our punchers are exactly the same. High bullet trap. Exodus is okay. Hammer is fine. Majestic. Hasn't been on a mission in a little while. +1 melee accuracy. Or +10. What am I doing here? Heat generation. Heat generation's nice. He is a tactics gunner. Give him tactics gunner stuff. We're just basically going to get him up to 5 on all. You don't really need this. Your mech is fine. It's nice and relatively chill. I'd rather save it for tactics, if I'm completely honest, because the tactics has just become so much more important. Alright, so our mechs are ready for another contract. We've got 10 minutes. Is there a nice cheap mission we could take? Capture base, capture base. Stealing is a form of flattery. We did say we wanted to take it for 4/17. Go for that. Alrighty, so Witness in the Raven, Hammer in the Hatchman, Ripper in the Centurion, and Exodus in the Enforcer. Slightly modified from the last mission. The Raven is even chiller with more weaponry. Could be more dangerous. The Hatchman should be much faster. Hopefully, cross your fingers. We're desperately hoping for it. Centurion didn't change, and the Enforcer got a brand new targeting computer, which could be fun. And if I can finish this fast enough, we can, we'll be able to get the third mission in. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this fast enough, I'm completely honest. This may be me overreaching pretty considerably. So we're just going to have to kind of pray that everything goes absolutely fine. This is, after all, not exactly the most difficult mission, but it wasn't what I had originally planned. It's only a half skull, though. So 4 of 17 salvage. We have long suspected there is a local government research station hidden in the Pike system, and we've finally gotten wind of its location. We need a few brave and plausibly deniable mercenaries to secure the location for a dropship extraction of any valuable scientific personnel. So full-on capture base 4 of 17 salvage is nice, but only half skull means probably not anything too dangerous. We're probably going to grab everything that's there. But hey, if we're lucky, we might be able to get a couple of good parts from something, although half skull, probably not. Alrighty, Hammer, with your brand new supercharger. Oh, he's fast! I love it. I've missed superchargers. Superchargers are amazing. We had a supercharger back on the Hellhound back in Starburst Sardaukar Day. We had a supercharger on the Valiant that was amazingly fun. And now we got a supercharger on a Hatchet Man. We just make this mech better and better, although the main concern I have for this mech is the fact that it is using an XL engine, which is terrifying. If we run across a light engine and a couple more Pirate ER mediums, I'm seriously considering about ripping it out, putting in the light engine, and hoping that by taking out the pulses and turning them into pirate lasers, I can save enough weight to make that work. I'm not sure if it will. That's got to be kind of tight, but that's my hope. Okay, nothing on sensors in the first turn. Hammer just sprinting forward like a boss on a 22. Yeah, we'll move right there. Some cover, get some good sensor contact going down. There may be no enemies here. Oh, destroy defensive turrets. There are going to be enemies here. We just don't see them yet, which is moderately dangerous. Keep moving, guys. Witness is sneaking through. His Raven not particularly fast. I have noticed that. There was a thought that maybe we should get some faster engines in the Raven. And that could work out pretty well if we can get a large enough one. Unfortunately, he's already got Endo. He's already got an XL engine. He's not probably getting anything new. Try the LBX. There's no reason not to. He's only got 1 turret location, so any damage... Yeah, we did more damage by shooting the cluster at him than we would if we had actually nailed him with something. Keep the spread going. Oh, targeting computer. What do we see? 27 is not tremendous, but fire. Ooh, we hit him once. So this light turret chassis is already pretty badly dented. Done a good job so far with a couple of slugs and large lasers being spat downrange. And I'm going to sprint over to here. Oh, okay. Problems have abounded. Yeah, we got the machine gun emplacements in view. So we got a light turret chassis and a light turret chassis. High, not good. Blaze at him, see if we can't knock him completely off the map so he doesn't come back. Pulse lasers blazing away. And not gonna be... Oh, will be enough. Okay, good. So the turret is down. Very happy with that. Witness will come to support. Witness can get a shot on one turret. We don't know what type it is. It's a reinforced sniper turret with Ultra AC2s. Not good. Okay, I am regretting having myself out in the open, but we did manage to tag him. He has been identified with additional accuracy. Keep the sprinting coming. We need to get there as soon as possible to lend lots of aid. Still just a cluster. An okay number of hits, but any hits is better than no hits at all with the normal slug, which probably wouldn't have hit at all. So, still coming forward. If we can deal enough damage to it, well, we can. He's got to get a chance to shoot back. Which is going to suck because Ultra AC2's tagged him again. We got that working for us. Alrighty, back to our turn. Hammer. And we're going to sprint around. Try and get some supporting fire going on. Avoiding these turrets as best as we can. We will get additional cash for this. We don't really need it, but we can get it. Fire everything. We missed with the AC5. And the pulse laser's getting in for a pretty decent amount of damage. It is another reinforced sniper turret. I'm guessing that it also has Ultra AC2s. We'll probably find that out when we get close enough to it. I don't want to be seen by all of the turrets, just some of the turrets. And good. A shot with everything. Probably won't work, but hey, it's a shot. Keep it on. Now we're going to go beacon. Okay, all of our lasers have managed to miss, and we only got a couple of SRMs that did hit. Target acquired and detected. Exodus, can you follow up on that? 71s, I think he can. We got him bright and clear. Laser right to his face, and he's dead. 50% of the enemy turrets have been destroyed. So we do need to destroy them all because of the pacify area around the turret's objective. And we can start sprinting over here, which will give us a chance to recoil the LBX-10. We can reset the recoil modifier on that. That'll be nice and fun. Coming out to another new round.
What can I do for you?
You can identify a target, and can you identify only one target? No. Okay, so this is just going to be rough in general, so we're going to stage for this turn, then we'll crest the hill, annihilate the one. We'll probably have to take a little bit of fire, and then next turn we'll be able to come around and do some damage. So I've got a single shot here. Know what the chance to... His cannon can't help, or his punching can't help people, because you can't melee turrets, I don't believe. So using him for his gun is fine, just not ideal. Oh good, I can get a shot over here with lasers. Do I see them both? I do not. Okay, 57s? Oh, missed two 57s, but we did tag him. Okay, so he has been identified. That's going to work out okay. Ripper, can you support that? Without getting exposed. Can you walk to there? The Ripper has to sprint to there. It's not very far. And it's probably not going to be particularly accurate. But I don't want to expose myself to 2 turrets at a time. I think that's too dangerous. 50% on the clusters. And a pretty decent number of cluster hits. Enemy return fire. Large laser. And large pulse laser. All 3 pulses managed to miss the Enforcer. We're good there.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace.
Oh.
Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Where from? Tell me. We're already in sensor range.
Receiving you.
That falls into the category of many times not good. We got to take care of these turrets ASAP.
Confirmed.
So let's get on the roll. We're going to get a little bit of an altitude advantage, shoot down on the target. 180, I physically can't do that, but I've got a better chance of dishing it out than I do if I do anything else. So just fire everything you've got into this turret. We might be able to take them out between, well, just a couple of them. If Witness pops on top of it... Okay, we've got a Raven 2X. It's a large laser-equipped Raven. So that's going to be a bit unfortunate. Lots of movement going on beyond visual range. So the mission was originally intended to be quick and easy, but it may end up being anything but. If I get closer, it's just so much better. Oh, hi. It's a Clint. Vigilance. Okay, really fantastic accuracy on either target. They don't have much health. Multi-target! So, we want a medium laser on A. Got 2 medium lasers on B. 2 medium lasers on A. The SRM-6 to A. The NARC beacon to... I don't have a third target. So, B, just to make sure everybody gets a good shot. And fire away.
No sweat.
I was really kind of hoping... Okay, good. That's one. Can't believe you missed both of those shots. And 2. The Raven is a monster. And he's in a position to support for the next turn. Enemy phase. Here they go. Clint moving onto the field. Clint has potentially lots of stuff. Okay, that hurt. I'm very happy I used Vigilance. That protected him quite nicely. Otherwise, that would have hurt a lot more. And that Clint is in position for us to pop on top. A Locust from the back. Okay, it's a Locust 1E. Hopefully we've got this under control. You've got this under control, right? Hammer, you've got this? No problems? You're gonna just run up and ask him a question? Okay, missed with his medium laser. So the Clint is dangerous, but so is this guy. Ripper.
How's it going?
Okay, we're okay. I think we're okay. I truly feel that we're okay. Shot over here, 46. Yeah, we're gonna take that.
Moving to position.
So let's open up on this guy. Cluster round, cluster round.
Roger.
Hit him both times with the medium laser. Lots of clusters and SRMs. He is exposed, jump jet destroyed. That means his leg's open, right?
That is something good.
And if his leg's open, we might be able to chop him apart. Well, that'll be pretty decent accuracy. The medium pulse isn't in range, but that's okay. VSPL to laser 2. Oh yes, that leg is very, very vulnerable. Medium laser's not great, but we're going to fire it anyway. Blast away. Okay, we hit him with one of the larges. We're starting to bore through him a little bit. Hand destroyed, target acquired. We're working on the Clint. Okay, witness.
I hear ya.
Hammer.
Yes, boss.
Hammer's not in range to punch. That's unfortunate. Witness. Ooh, dropship. Don't stand there. That's gonna get you killed. Pop over here. And that'll be really nice. We're probably gonna kill the Clint in this round, which is a bit unfortunate. But such is life.
Firing everything I got.
Oh, we did get his leg. We might not kill him. Okay, we blew out his leg. We blew out the torso. He's down to a single wound left. His CT is very much open, though, which does not go well for trying to take him intact. But if we were to get another headshot,
Let's do this.
we could definitely get something done here. If you were just fire from here, what are we looking at? I have not enough information to make that analysis, apparently. Not quite close enough to get to the locust. I think we pressure the locust. I think we kind of have to. Back into cover a bit. That does mess with our hit chance a bit, but I do want to duel this locust a little bit. Hi. Take that. I think we missed with the AC, but we did a very nice job with the mediums. We did an okay job with the mediums. Let's be honest. Alright, he's probably got a pair of smalls, a pair of mediums, is what I'm betting on this one. And who's our next target? Well, it's going to be the Raven, isn't it? Or it could be the Locust. Locust is trying to build some distance. He does not want to be anywhere near that. And so he's just going to run. Interesting choice. Irritating choice, but interesting choice. Exodus is going to do this because Exodus can potentially kill him by blowing out his legs. His legs, Okay, we're going to go for the leg. Medium lasered off. That'll keep us under the heat. The VSP'll on? Yes. Go for it. I anticipate him dying. Perhaps not, but a CT kill is fine too. Or not a CT kill, but a side torso kill. He bailed. Okay, we got the most of that Clint. Good. Alright, very happy with that. Because we did take this missions for salvage. We may as well try to get the salvage. We're going to sprint out to over here, avoiding the dropship. Hey, we see you. 5 cluster. We're running out of cluster shells. We're down to just a few. But that's okay. That's okay. The Raven now doesn't have a blocker anymore, so he has to maneuver to engage and do something about that. Witness is going to, of course, pursue him, because Witness has potentially the way of totally unlocking him. Narc launched a beacon. Very happy with that one. We still have 7 beacons left. And not great for the Narc launcher, but fairly good for the tag. We hit him with 1 point of damage, so that's Narc. Okay, he didn't hit him with the tag, I don't think.
Let's do this.
But we can follow up. Popping over here would give us not tremendous. Thought a shot. Yeah, I did. Also not tremendous. And if I sprinted to get extra special close? Yeah, we're going to sprint. We're going to put pressure on him. If the Locust wants to play silly games out here, we're going to let him, and we're just going to pressure his buddy. Nailed him with the AC-5. And the Pulse is doing good work, just shutting off even more armor off of him. And he's pretty vulnerable. Cluster round ought to be able to do good things to him. Okay, we've got a side shot, which I'm very happy about. We're going to stay slightly outside the angle.
Position confirmed.
Okay, line him up. Pulses on, pulses off, pulses on. We're not going to the MPL on this one. This is mostly a large laser strike. We go to a singleton. We don't cook. With 90% accuracy. I want to try and keep the heat under control. The VSPL is just, it makes this mech work. Because it allows us to control the heat problem. Okay, Raven losing a heat sink on that one. And what you got next? Also, the fact that we were able to just drastically increase the medium laser power of our Raven. I'm very, very happy with the compact heatsink kit. That's a fascinating plan. Dude, you know you have a lot of damage in those lasers that you have on your shoulders, right? Guess not. Okay, let's line them up. I think we got this. And, yep, go for the cluster. Go almost out of cluster rounds, but I think we're going to be fine. Lots of penetrating hits. Oh, there goes his right torso, his right leg, his right arm. Pretty much anything right on this mech is now wrong. And he's on his back. So we'll go for the leg again, just for the giggles of it. He's going to stand right back up. If we take out the leather leg, he's dead. If he trips over, he's dead. If a lot of things happen, he's mostly dead. He's going to fire his large laser. Not able to actually connect with us on that one. Very happy to see that. Oh, we lost the listen kill ammo. That would pretty much be the only thing I'd want off of that mech. You are going to be fine. You're going to come right here.
Moving to position.
Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Do I lay into him this hard? We kill him if we lay into him this hard. Well, maybe. Maybe not. It's only an SRM-6. Okay, maybe a little bit too hard. A little bit too hard. Should have not gone quite so bad. And of course, the Locust can get behind us probably. Should probably shoot at the back of the Raven if you ever him. No, he's going to head for the hills. He's going to run for his life. And not do anything.
Commander.
Okay, buddy. Are you in range? Oh, I can't believe you're in range. Sprint for it! Supercharger for the win! This was one of the greatest pieces of equipment that we managed to salvage. And I'm very happy for it. Lovely. Ooh, that was narrow.
Salvage that.
Alrighty. Everybody's dead. Good job, everybody.
Waiting for orders.
Now just wander in here and set up. Exodus, get in here too. The VSPL allowing us to pick our battles, pick when we need to blast, and when we need to wait. I love it. I wish I had known how to use this weapon earlier. That was my mistake for not paying enough attention, but that's pretty cool. So when I first made this mech, I was very concerned it wouldn't be able to handle normal battle, and it did. It just, I mean, we've just seen it do it. So very happy with that. And we get a lot of salvage today. Oh, love it. 3 missions today, all within the time. Already picked up a couple of decent kills, especially on the Raven. The Raven is the MVP. Parts to a Clint. I think we've got a bunch of Clint parts, don't we? Okay, comp suite is very cool. Patchwork materials, half a ton is actually not bad. Doot, doot, doot. Engine core 240. We already have one, don't need it. Heatsinks, don't care for. Wait, we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're getting everything. Yep, we got it all. Perfect. Didn't even need to make a choice. Perfect. A whole bunch of hands and heat sinks and everything else. Not bad at all. It was a half skull mission, no penetrators, nothing terrible, and we got a whole bunch of Clint parts, which we may actually turn into a Clint, because I think we got a couple of Clint parts. If we got 2, we've built ourselves a new mech. I'm not sure on that. I don't think I sold the Clint parts. Maybe. But I'm hoping not. I'm hoping I have a couple, because I'd like to build the mech, because that would be really cool. Alrighty, so not a terrible triplet of missions right there. Did some nice work for Steiner. They'll like us a little bit more, which will help when we take those missions for Comstar where we fight against Steiner. And they won't like us for that, but that will keep us friendly. Alright, some work got done in the war. We got it! Haha! The Clint was primarily designed as a cheap recon unit with the capabilities of a well-armed, low-end, medium-weight mech, and in this regard it served well. With a top speed of 97.2 kilometers an hour and a jumping capability of 180 meters, the Clint can easily keep up with other recon elements and maneuver through mountainous or urban terrain. The 6S variant puts into production following the famous fall of Hesperus II to Blake's forces at the outbreak of the Jihad. This is why I say that anyone who says this game takes place in 3050 something or 3060 is lying. Or maybe the Jihad... I thought the Jihad starts later than that. Whatever. The 6S uses the 5U as a base, dropping the jump jets in favor of a larger 280 rated XL engine and heavy ferrofibrous armor. 2 ER large lasers provide long-range firepower with only 2 ER medium lasers as backup, while the tag and see-through unit have been removed and a small cockpit used to make room for the head-mounted ER small laser. Restricted actuators to the left lower and right lower. 3,741 for the next 3 days to patch up all of our mechs. We have a brand new one. Clint is not particularly huge or powerful. 112. Oh, we're gonna have stuff soon. So very, very soon. Check out the mech bay. Let's see my brand new Clint, which I believe is a Panther, right? Yes. Well, no, that's Panther. Oh, I don't think we saved the engine. Also, it said 280. That's a 260. We did not save the engine. Okay, here comes the question. Do we want to keep it? It is a 40-ton mech. Has 6 energy, 1 missile, 5 support, 4 ballistic. And a small cockpit. Small cockpit weighs 2/3 at the expense of being cramped, injuring the pilot on shutdown. That's scary. Okay, so anytime this mech shuts off, the pilot takes an injury. I'm gonna have to tinker with this thing. I'm not sure if I want to keep it. First of all, I don't have the engine for it, because it takes a 260. Well, this one says a 260, although it did say a 27 or a 280 on the description, so that might need a bit of changing. Engine cores that we do have are, well, a 240, which is going to reduce the speed. We do have the XL to go with it, though, if we need to. We don't have a double heatsink kit, which it needs for the particularly fancy energy hardpoint version. 2 double heatsinks, yeah, that does not work. It did have an exchanger plus as well, so it had a lot of things on board to make it a great energy boat, and I'm not sure we can do that. Ooh, that's rough. We do need a heatsink on this thing just to make it work. I'm not sure the small cockpit's worth it. Like, it saves me, what, a ton? Yeah, a full ton worth of weight. XL in here just to see how they built it. It did have heavy ferro, right? Endo steel, heavy ferro, yep. I don't have endo steel anymore. I've used it all. I used it on very important mechs with very important things. Oh, I have TSM. I need to throw this on the... I have a couple of slots left, so I'll throw this on the hatchetman. What to do with you? He doesn't have the double heatsink kit in order to make energy viable. He doesn't have enough to make missiles viable. And let's face it, we've seen what ballistics do. Not much. And unless you're going to take a Silverbolt Gauss, Pirate Silverbolt Gauss, no less. Technically, he could. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Revert. Rip everything off. Patch everything up. Could save it, could take it. I don't know if I want to keep it. I really don't. It's going to cost us a long time and a lot of money to fix it up. And we kind of don't have either. The 40-tonner, that puts it in a really awkward spot. We've got a good lineup. Let's see. Do I still have the flea? No, I still have the flea. I don't really need a backup. We got good mechs here. I'm thinking about selling it. I'm probably going to sell it, but I'm going to have to put some thought into it. But that's going to do it for today's episode. I've been Tirak. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. Before you see a notification every time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon. Leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.